Hello everyone, my name is Camus and today is episode number 16 of our TH14 Let's Play. And for today you see that I have tons of gold, tons of elixir, and a pretty solid amount of dark elixir. And as you can see, I have some E-Titans going on. Because I say that every 5 episodes, I'm just going to switch between the attack strategies. So that's why now it becomes the E-Titans. Alright. So now it is the E-Titans, and in between the episodes basically I did nothing. That's because it's just right after the Barbarian upgrades just ended and the mortars are just maxed out. So I should just move them to the other side of the map, even though they are kind of the least important defenses in the game, but eventually I will need to upgrade them, so that's why I decided to upgrade them. Because eventually I need to upgrade them. So why not do it earlier? But the problem is that this time I have like a tons of loot in which I need to spend some of them first before I really go into the attacks. In which I only have 4 builders today. So I'm probably not going to upgrade any heroes. But let me head into the laboratory. In fact, I can either upgrade the recall or the archers. Or something, if there's anything that's short as well. In which I don't see any of them as short. But maybe let me upgrade the archers at the beginning of the episode. Just because it is like kind of the shorter upgrades and in which I've been doing recently. Oops, I forget to click keep assigned, but anyways, I think it's fine. So 4 builders. Basically, I'm planning to upgrade either the wizard towers, the boulder huts, or the hidden Teslas. Which one do you think I should start first? But I'm gonna record again in like 3 days. And some hours. But here's the Minion Prince. The Minion Prince is 4 and in 4 days. So this is actually a tough decision. Perhaps let's upgrade shorter time upgrades and I will just use the Builder's Apprentice onto the Minion Prince. Oh, in fact, the Teslas should also work, right? Let me count. Yeah, the Teslas actually also works. So I guess let's upgrade 3 Teslas for today first. Right at the beginning of the episode. 3 Teslas. That's kind of crazy. And I guess I should just go and farm some loot first. Okay, so here's actually a really crazy amount of loot. But the problem is that it is a Town Hall 15. And I don't think that I'm really able to take out the space. This is the major problem. There's a lot of loot, but I can't get it. This is really problematic. I'm thinking about whether I should hit this. Because I really don't think that I can hit this. But anyways, let's try, okay? Let's give it a try. I will go from the ego side, so there is a risk of getting a 1-star. So how does the strategy is like this? So I will use a couple of super barbarians and the siege perks on one side, okay? Couple of barbarians and the siege perks on one side, and then a golem with the queen on the other side. Of course, with some super wall breakers. Okay, so let's see how things is going to work. So I will use super barbarians to try to funnel for the queen, so that the queen won't have to go everywhere. Let's see. Oh no, the queen's going out. That's not good news. But anyways, let me use the wall breaker over here. And then let me start the E-Titan smash. 3 healers, build apprentice, another wall breaker, in which the wall breaker isn't really that good. Isn't breaking a good wall, actually. Definitely not a good wall. Can pop a rage on top of here. I already used the water ability at the beginning. Oh, I forgot I have skeleton spells. In which I should just use skeleton spells to try to distract the monolith, okay? So this is definitely one thing to consider. And then another freeze on top of the Town Hall. That's the final freeze. I only have one more rage. Let me use another skeleton spell on top of the monolith to try to avoid monolith taking out any of my important troops. Okay. I guess let's use the World Champion at the bottom over here. I misclicked the skeleton spell. This is definitely not good because I want to use it on top of the scatter shot, and I misclicked. That's a huge problem. I don't have any more useful spells. Because the rage spell isn't going to help. I will use some headhunters for cleanup over here, and of course some super bobs. Maybe let me use 2 super barbarians to here to take out the Archer Tower. Now that they will work on cleanup, okay, it's very tough because of the gold storage over here, which is going to take lots of hits to go down. I don't think it's going to work. Hold on. 14 seconds. 12 seconds. It's really close. I was trying not to use the... Okay. Here's the 3 stars. I'm just about to say that I will try not to use the rage spell and see if it could work, and it does. So here's the 3 stars. It looked kind of close, but that was actually unbelievable. Like, I've never had Town 15s with this strategy. And somehow it still works, so it's actually pretty strong in my opinion. But yeah, let's try to do another attack first. See if I can get another 3 star. Here is another base with a really crazy amount of loot. But yet again, a Town Hall 15. It is so annoying. Why is it always Town Hall 15s that are the only ones having good loot? Anyways, I will try my best to try to funnel both sides and then send in the E-Titans. Okay, so let me use a Super Wall Breaker over here, and then some Super Bobs and the Siege Barracks. Okay, let me use another Super Bob over here onto the Helper Hut to try to let the troops go in. Even though the P.E.K.K.A. is not going in, one P.E.K.K.A. is not going in, one P.E.K.K.A. goes in. I don't know already. Another side, I will use a Golem and a Queen, and the Queen, not a Queen, okay? Not a Queen. I don't have multiple Queens. I only have one Queen, so... Alright, so I guess the CC Valkyries are coming out. And the other side of the funnel is also pretty solid over here. Let me use a Headhunter to support my Queen. And then after that, let me use the final, another Super War Breaker here. E-Titans, Healers, Apprentice Warden, and King. Another Super War Breaker. Okay. In which it doesn't really get much. But let me jump over here and Warden ability as well. To try to protect my troops. Okay, let me use 2 skeleton spells to distract. To try to distract single targeting Inferno Towers, in which it doesn't seem to be too successful. Let me use the final freeze on top of the Town Hall, because now it is being really dangerous. Let me just pop Queen ability as well, because I guess it is almost forced. There's no troops. Bro. It is so different from the previous one. It is so different. I already run out of troops. I already have no troops. I only have the World Champion and Super Barbs for the final cleanup, and there's nothing else I can do. Well, you may say that I can use the rage spells, but where's the use of the rage spells now? Like here. Well, I'll try to let them get as much loot as possible, okay? So it is definitely a 2-star, which is not good for for it, but I guess it is fine because it's the Town 14 against the Town 15, so it's definitely not gonna work too well. But here is the 3 stars, and I will collect all the loot from the treasure, which brings me to over full storage of elixir. The most expensive upgrade with elixir is going to be the Grand Warden. However, I will only upgrade him when I have a Book of Heroes, in which I don't have today, so I guess let's do some war upgrades. So now it's a little bit cheaper at 1.5 million, so I guess let's upgrade every single one of the walls to level 13, and then collect rest of the loot from the treasury, in which I can upgrade a couple more walls. Well, what's going on here? Anyways, let me try to upgrade 2 walls. Oops. With Alexa. And I just need 5.1 million for the gold upgrade. So I will convert some gold. Okay? And then I will 5.1 million. So I can upgrade 5 walls. Man. Just 1 wall? Seriously? One wall remaining. That's not the same level as the others, bro. What is going on here? Like, I don't know. But because the problem is that I don't think it's a good idea to upgrade another hero. Or I should. Because I can't afford a 5th Tesla for today anyway, because I don't have boulders. It is questionable. I guess not, okay? I guess I should still upgrade the Teslas, and I would just leave like 1 builder. I will just leave like 1 wall for the next episode, okay? I'll leave 1 wall for the next episode. And then hopefully I will remember to upgrade it, okay? So let me upgrade the final Tesla, 4th Tesla to the maximum level. And then I will upgrade some pets in the pet house, obviously, in which let's upgrade the Electro Owl. Continue to do so, okay? And by the way, in the blacksmith, I can finally upgrade the rocket spear to the maximum, not maximum, sorry, level 18, in which it can offer a really good value because I can get 1 more spear. Let me upgrade it. It's not maxed, but it's basically the maximum amount of spears that I can get at TH14 because I can't max it out. So I guess I should say like that. But level 18 is basically the best level, the best value level, because it has 9 spears and it can do sufficient damage. So it's pretty good. So I guess that's pretty much it for today. If you guys enjoyed today's video, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, subscribe to know for future content. So I'll see you in the next video.